Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's Wednesday, May 25th. Markets higher overnight as the grains short covered mainly from yesterday's sharp break in the nearby July contracts. However, news is more of a regurgitation of old news here today. The weather situation, rain and heavy rains, storms across the Midwest today and into tomorrow, certainly closing that window of opportunity to get this crop planted at a reasonable time. The fight that we have is, even though we can still plant corn and soybeans in the southern and eastern corn belt, the problem is this growing season gets smaller and smaller, and the chance of having a record crop is reduced because of this late planting. The USDA said last week we had 80% planted, so we're moving along, but still a concern, and traders are focusing on that, and that's providing support underneath the market right now. However, the economic news that from around the world, the possible restructuring of Greek debt and its effect on the euro, and indirectly affecting the dollar index here in the U.S. is the negative side of things, and causing fund traders to lighten up their positions, reduce overall long size, and that is the negative that's weighing on our markets right now. Today we're sitting on some technical support areas that I think are key as far as what direction we go, especially into the weekend. We've got a holiday on Monday, Memorial Day holiday. A lot of traders evening up ahead of that. So the technical action that we've got ahead of us here the next couple of days, I think, is going to be extremely important, and the way we close out this week and basically this month of May. The other news that is being talked about is the demand side of the equation. It looks like demand for livestock feed here in the U.S. is going to be greater than what the USDA projected in their last report. We've got more cattle on feed. We've got larger hog supplies than anticipated, just from a slaughter and production side of things. And poultry sets are also sizable and going to continue to demand corn over the next several months. So that is a position that we need to monitor very closely. The soybeans been kind of caught in the middle of things. They planting, if we're not going to plant corn, we more than likely will plant beans. We've got a larger window of time to plant beans and still have a good crop coming out of the bean producing areas. We've also got news out of China. They're reducing their soybean crop. That's giving us an opportunity there that they more than likely will be in buying more beans next year than they did this year. So the tug of war going on in the soybean complex as well, but getting a little attention right now. China sold only 27% of their wheat that they offered in auction, and the other news in the wheat complex is the moisture in Europe. Germany and France are saying, well, their wheat has been damaged. They're not going to have the size of crop they thought. And then it's also talk of Ukraine and Russia getting drier again. However, our weatherman doesn't believe that it's a problem as of yet, and there's some moisture in the forecast there to help that crop out. In the livestock trade, we had some cash cattle trade yesterday at 104 in Kansas early. Then late in the day, it was reported that in Nebraska, a major packer paid 106 for some cattle. That's still $2 lower than last week at 106. Cutout values were higher. Profitability, packer margins are extremely wide right now. The problem is the producers don't want to sell these cattle at the low prices, and that usually is not a good sign, because cattle are gaining weight if they're not going to market, and it compounds the problem down the road. Meat situation is a real battle right now with pork cutout values down 107 yesterday. That's another down day in cutout values. Pork supplies continue to grow, and we're seeing the effects of that in the futures market because of lack of demand for pork, and also because of technical and fund selling in the pork complex. So there's a lot of things going on, but nobody's willing to stand up and show their hand here in a big way today. We advise you to stay in touch with Allendale's research, and we'll help you out and try to maneuver through this uncertain time here for the next several days. So you can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.